There was once a day that I would pray for you. I'd go and misbehave just so you'd notice too. Sneaking looks up and down from...
Good morning, everybody. It is Friday the 24th of January and I have got the day off again. You would have just seen I was just opening all the curtains, making the bed, all that fun stuff that adults do, and I'm joining you again from my bathroom. And I just thought that I would start this video. So welcome back to another video. Hope you guys enjoyed the last one, and I thought that we'd do a little bit of the same today. So as I've just said, I've got the day off today, and I've got a few little bits and pieces that I need to do. So Jack actually had me up at 6 o'clock this morning because he is just so loud when he gets ready, and I feel like when you try and be quiet you're even louder, and that is just Jack all over. And unfortunately he forgot to do his rice for his lunch today, so I got up and did the lunch whilst he was out. Actually in the gym, he wanted to go on the treadmill, but the treadmill, for some reason it didn't update the other day, and now it won't work. Like, it's stuck on like the reboot page, so I'm just waiting to hear back from the customer service people about that. So that's really annoying because it's really wet and windy outside, so his plan was to walk on the treadmill, but he couldn't because obviously he can't use it, so he actually spun on his bike for like 20 minutes. So I went down, did his rice, and just couldn't get back to sleep, to be honest with you, because like I say, he could literally wake the dead. He's so loud. And then he was on the phone as well. Like, who does that at 6 o'clock in the morning when someone's meant to be having a day off? Anyway, I've basically been lounging in bed for the last couple of hours. It's 8:20 now, and we've got a meeting with our mortgage advisor at 10 o'clock because we need to go through the remortgage process, because our mortgage fixed rate is up in June, and they try and get it all sorted and start looking into it, I think up to 6 months before. So yeah, we've got that at 10, and then at 11:45 I've got a hospital appointment. It's about half an hour away, so I'll probably try and leave at about 11 just so I can get parked, get myself there and not be stressed. And I thought before I did any of that I'd go food shopping this morning, because last week I basically left the food shopping quite late in the day, and obviously I have my osteopath treatment, so that's kind of different to this week anyway. But I just find it really tiring going out late in the afternoon, and also it was really busy on the roads because I ended up hitting the rush hour traffic. So plan is to just pop into town Asda today, because we don't need any of the other bits, or even if we do I can get those later. So I thought, yeah, I could quickly nip to the shop, come back, have breakfast, then do our meeting 10 till like 10:30, 20 to 11, I suppose, I don't really know. Go to my hospital appointment, and then after the appointment, because it'll be about between half an hour and an hour, that appointment, it should be done by no later than about 1:45. Obviously I know sometimes they run a bit late, so I'm taking that with a pinch of salt, but oh, that's run out, that's good. Once that's finished, then like the rest of the afternoon is mine, so that if I need to go to Aldi, B&M, that kind of thing, then I'll be over that sort of way this afternoon, and it means I've only got to nip into a couple of shops rather than do the entire food shop and nip into those shops. There's also a couple of little bits that I'd like to get, because I don't know about anybody else, but after Christmas and in general it's become worse, but I'm always like this. I love tidying and organising. It is literally my favourite thing in the whole world, but I can be two extremes. I can be really messy, as in I just leave my clothes all over the floor because I'm in such a rush, so trying to get to the gym I just lob all my clothes everywhere. Or I'm really tidy and on it and strict with everything, you know, Jack, this needs to go away, I don't really care if you're using it again later, put it in the cupboard and get it back out. And so we went and did a little bit of sorting out at Jack's parents' house last weekend for like all of Jack's memorabilia and stuff like that, all his childhood memories. and we came home with a box full of stuff, and the box was like overflowing. It was ridiculous because we didn't pack it very well. So I repacked that, and we came home with some board games, and we already have quite a few board games. So these ones kind of made it a little bit tricky to fit in our cupboards in the lounge, but that's where I thrive. I am the Tetris queen, and I spent lots of time moving things around, and it all fits and it's lovely, but it's kind of ignited that spark again for organisation and tidying and sorting. So I've just been like a bit of a mad woman the last couple of weeks, just trying to just organise everything. Even though our house is pretty tidy anyway, I just love organising, and there's a couple of areas that I think could be improved. So I need to get a couple of like those storage solution like plastic drawer things to go inside cupboards and drawers. Obviously I'll show you what I mean, but yeah, I want to do that. And then there are actually a couple of home projects that I need Jack to do for me, but at the minute he's in full swing racing his bike. So when we get 5 minutes at home and he's not racing his bike, then we will do those projects, or at least look into them. They're nothing major, just literally maybe a couple of shelves in our bedroom and potentially building a little bit of a storage unit for our downstairs toilet, but who knows. I'm being patient with that one because the last time I was impulsive, we basically ended up spending £200 on wood. Spent a whole Saturday and took it all apart, and now it's sat in the shed, and that's the wood that we're hoping to recycle and use for these other projects because I don't like waste. And yeah, it was a pretty tough day all round for both of us. So I'm basically just waffling and rambling now, but I'm gonna get myself dressed, go downstairs, make myself a drink because I'm a little bit peckish, but I don't want to have breakfast just yet. Go to the shops, come back, have breakfast, and I'll check in with you then. So I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you in a bit.
Across the room, damn, what a hell of a view. I feel good, you look great, I like you, I can't wait. A first time, a first date, you're so fine, I'm so late. You sip wine, I drink straight, don't waste time to my place. I feel my heart erase, so catch me if I fall. Praying that this night's gonna last. You got it all on tap, I'm loving your vibe, always have your back. We like all the same tracks, listen all night in the sheets all black. Said I'm falling fast, don't remember life before you, that's facts.
That is actually so annoying. I don't know what is going on with the camera / the memory cards, but I just had another memory card error. Literally driving me nuts. I was just showing you my lovely new pot that I bought from Homebase, but you're not going to be able to see me putting it in the thing now because I've already done it. So I'll just show you. So I needed to get a couple of pots for some house plants that I've got. So I basically said to Jack the other day that I wanted to put something on top of the cupboards, and initially when we first did this I said I didn't want anything on there because I didn't want it to be too cluttered. However, now I'm thinking that maybe I do want something on there, but rather than having 3 ornaments, I thought if we just had one thing on each one, then that's like less is more. So that's the pot that I've gone for. It's a little bit wacky, a little bit out there. I was trying to match it to this. I've got no idea what this is called, but it's obviously not quite the right colour. However, it's a little bit jazzy, a little bit different, and I think it looks quite nice there actually. I did initially want beige, but to be honest, they didn't have any beige, and I literally went to like loads of shops, and it ended up in Homebase, and that is where I got that pot from. So it is obviously a little bit big for the plant, and I can always lift the plant up if I want to, but that plant's only ever going to get bigger. So, you know, that pot, the plant can grow with the pot essentially. And I did get another pot as well, which I'll show you in a sec, but just thought. So that was initially £40, and then it was reduced by £24. So I paid £16 for that, for a 28cm pot. I thought that's quite good. And then I've got this other pot here. This is a
Oh. Okay, this is a 34cm pot, and it's literally just white. And that I paid £24, and that was reduced down from 60. Although it said 70 in the shops, they've conned me. I thought I was getting a bargain. Anyway, it still is a bargain. And this is for my snake plant upstairs. So I'm going to take this up and I will show you the snake plant. So here is my snake plant. But as you can see, one, it's outgrown the pot. And two, it's actually got a crack in the bottom of it, which I didn't realise. So it stripped the paintwork off of the window ledge underneath it. And I couldn't work out why. And then last night I discovered it's because it's got a crack in it. So I'm basically going to put the snake plant in the new pot. It's just obviously now I'm very much aware that, oh my god, my arm is so painful, that it may not fit on the window ledge anymore. So, because it's just growing all the time, let's put my little baby in as a new pot. Oh my god, I've literally like boo-booed massively with the size of these plant pots in relation to the plants. Classic. So I would like to use that pot that had the hole in it just for a fake plant is what it's going to be. You might be a little bit high up there, but life goes on. So let's see if this fits on the windowsill. No, it doesn't. So I'm gonna have to rehouse my snake plant. It's just, where do I put it is the question. I'll come back to you when I find a new home for that little baby. Good morning everybody, welcome back to our channel. Long time no speak yet again. That's just a recurring theme that happens with this channel because life is just so busy, and I know we say that all the time, but it really is. But it is a Saturday today and we are just on our way to, I've got an eye appointment, so just on our way to that, and then Jack is racing his bike tomorrow in Southampton. Is it Southampton?
Portsmouth.
Oh, Portsmouth.
Southampton, that's our region.
And he wanted to just document a little bit about that. I don't know if you want to discuss things a little bit later on or just whatever now.
Yeah, I mean now it's basically the traditional season opener for the British cycling scene, as it were. Obviously in years past it was a lot more sought after, and there was a lot of professional teams, and the British scene was a lot better than the state than it is in now. Obviously I'm new to all this, so kind of looking forward to getting going. Full entry list of I think 85 or 90 guys and full reserve list, so it's obviously very popular. Quite early in the season to be getting going, but you know, as I'm new to it, I wanted to try and get a road race in the legs as soon as possible, because I haven't done any road races. I've only done criterium circuit races, so yeah, nervous, excited, all of the above. Just got a bit of prep to do today with the bike and just getting out for a couple of hours, and then we are ready to go.
Yeah, I don't know if we've actually even said, but basically this year Jack's focus is going to be that he wants to race his bike a little bit more. So if anybody's seen that Jack seems to be racing his bike a lot, then that is the reason why. He hasn't just suddenly woken up one day and thought, whoopie-doo, I'm just going to race my bike today randomly. Yeah, it's something he wants to do.
Sorry to jump in, there's been a lot of thought behind it, about kind of stepping back a little bit from car racing at the moment, you know, kind of indefinitely. Not saying I won't race this year if there's an opportunity, but just I haven't committed to a full season of anything. So this season I'm involved with, and obviously big thanks to all the sponsors and to Simon, who I know from, you know, through Lamborghini and cars. Simon at Stolen Goat, you know, to be involved with them is great. You know, I'm so new to it. Basically, you know, big thanks to them and the opportunity to be involved with the team, and we've got our training camp in a few weeks over in Spain for a week, and being able to just kind of get involved in some of the bigger races which I probably wouldn't get entries to as a solo rider, but hopefully by being part of the team should help me get in. And I'm just looking to learn and discover this new world, which
whilst working full time is the main thing.
Whilst working full time, so I'm not obviously you know, obviously not a professional. I'm 26 years old. I'm very late to the party to come to bike racing. It's not about being professional or chasing a dream as such. It is about chasing a dream. It's something I've wanted to do, but there's no sort of end goal or outcome I'm looking for. I just want to try something new, something I'm very passionate about, but commit 100% to it. So, you know, I'm working with a trainer, kind of training sort of 16 hours a week on average.
Which we can do a little video on.
You know, again, I can go into more detail of that. I kind of adjusted my working situation to accommodate that, so I'm not out in the shed until sort of 10 PM every night. So yeah, it's just a change of scenery for me, kind of a bit of a freshen up. I'm really enjoying it, and yeah, it's the start of the season. Obviously I've done a few races already, the smaller stuff, but it's the first kind of the bigger races of the season.
Yeah, so we hope you enjoyed this video, and we will check in with you guys in a bit. So we're now back from my eye appointment, and Jack is just making us breakfast. So we're going to have smashed avocado on some crumpets. A bit of a random combo, but we're here to break the rules really. So yeah, crumpets are just in the toaster as we speak. Just need to monitor them because they're from frozen. So, ow. Yeah, that looks good to me. What about this one? I think a little bit longer. Yeah, why not? So yeah, what are the plans now then, Jack? Tell us.
So, a bit of smashed avocado on crumpets. Probably chill out for a bit, have a coffee. Got these mouldy bananas that we want to make some banana bread with, maybe do that. And then I've got 2 hours to do today, kind of pre-ride. It's meant to be a road ride, but roads are wet, it's kind of on and off raining. So, gonna just...
Can you take it?
Oh yeah, sorry. Gonna just... I might just do it on the turbo, just because obviously don't want to risk falling off. Not that you fall off when it's wet, but you know, don't want to. There's no point having any additional risks. I might just jump on the turbo for the session.
You've got to clean the bike.
Yeah, I've kind of got to prep the bike anyway, and anyway, yeah. So I might just jump in the gym and do that session inside. I do want to just give the bike a ride because I've got a new rear mech and I've fitted the Michelin tyres the other day, so do just need to actually give it a ride anyway. But you know, maybe you won't do 2 hours, maybe just kind of go up the road, or even just go on the rollers, you know, just to make sure it's shifting as it should. So we'll see. Anyway, first up is breakfast. So we got lemon juice, parsley, salt and pepper, a bit of garlic flakes, and some smoky paprika in there. And then yeah, probably just a bit of cheese on the crumpets.
Don't mind the fact I've got my coat on. I've just been outside and it's really cold, and to be honest, I'm actually quite chilly and I can't be bothered to go upstairs and put my hoodie back on because I've just been out in the gym with Jack. We've both been on our bikes, and we were meant to do it, but I'm going to do it because it is 2:30 and Jack is faffing around on his bike getting ready for tomorrow. So I've literally just had leftover curry from last night because we got a takeaway with Jack's brother, and there wasn't much left, so I just had that, and then I'll probably have some fruit. But I'm just going to make the banana cake, banana bread, banana loaf, whatever you call it. And I'm just using a recipe that my mum sent me from a cookbook that she has at home. So we've got these bananas to use up. They are literally vile, which means they're perfect for what we need them for. So preheat the oven, which I've done already. Lightly oil and line the base of a round cake tin, but I'm just going to do it in this loaf tin because I can't remember to do it in a cake tin. So mash 2 bananas in a small bowl, sprinkle with lemon juice and sugar, mix together lightly and reserve. Okay. So actually I think I'm going to do 3 bananas mashed up, and then those 2 can go in the actual cake. Okay, let's do that. Oh my god, these are literally mild. I couldn't even peel them. Oh my god. These have been festering for over a week because I was meant to make it last weekend and didn't get around to doing it. So they're pretty fruity if you ask me. We do not waste in this house, you see, so. Right. So I'm going to mash this up. We've had a really chilled morning basically, because what I had done to my eyes, I couldn't see properly for 3 to 6 hours. So anything up close, anything like that was very, very blurry. So I've just been chilling on the sofa, catching up on Love Island, because I'm not really watching it, but equally if there's nothing else on, I will watch it in my spare time. So I've just been watching that. Jack had 2 hours to do on his bike, and I went in and joined him for the last 40 minutes. And now he's just, he got some new cycling shoes and he's just had a problem with his bike. So he's just making sure that that's all going well. I don't think it is, but never mind. And I just, the like beading that we've got around the bifolds in the gym, we never got around to painting it. So I've just done that, one coat, and then it will need another coat. And then we're going to silicone round the edge just to finish it off. So yeah, I've just done that. Lemon juice. I don't know how much. Oh, probably not that much. Never mind. And a heaped tablespoon of sugar. Is this normal sugar? A soft brown sugar? Butter, 75 grams. Have actually got butter, to be fair. One thing about me is I am the sneeziest and sniffliest person ever. I've never known someone that sneezes as much as I do. It's really not good. If this is stressing anyone else out, don't worry, it's stressing me out as well. That'll do.
Just about to go for a walk before it gets dark. I'm just knocking up a smoothie as sort of lunch. So we've got banana, frozen mango, frozen strawberries, bit of Greek yogurt, some milk, mixture of seeds, cinnamon, some oats and some mixed nuts. So that should go down well. Go for a walk and then try and have an easy afternoon. I mean, I was trying to do the tyres on my other bike while I had time, but that's been taking a bit longer than it should. So yeah, we'll see if that gets done. But anyway, basically truck's loaded and ready to go for tomorrow, so yeah, let's see. So we've got enchiladas for dinner. Instead of rolling them up individually, I'm going to just basically make one giant one. As you see, I've done the base, fillings in, going to get the top on, bit of cheese and sauce on top, in the oven she goes. Okay, just had, obviously had dinner, had a wash. In the meantime, I managed to go back, somehow end up back in the gym and did the tyres on the other bike. So got the Michelin tyres on both of my bikes now, which is good. Had a little issue with one of the valves earlier. Just had a little snack, some dates and prunes, got a little bit of mint chocolate. I'm just gonna do a bit of stretching, watch a bit of telly for an hour or so, do a bit of massage gun, kind of wind down, ready for bed, and then up bright and early, ready to go. Got breakfast made, the sort of normal breakfast we have on weekdays, so our yogurt and oats with all the frozen fruit and everything. So probably have that about 9 when we arrive.
gives me a couple of hours to digest before the race starts. Obviously I've got my bottles made up already and gels for my pockets for the race. I'll have one of the endurance training bars as well probably before the start, so I'm well carved up and ready to go. Otherwise, yeah, just kind of winding down, ready to go and go to bed in about an hour. So catch you in a bit.
Good morning, everybody. It is Sunday now. The lighting is awful, sorry, but Jack's literally just parked us right in front of the sun. But we have just arrived at the parking location for the Portsdown Classic race, and unfortunately the car park is not open yet, so we're just literally mooching. And we've just parked up in a housing estate down the road until it opens up, because there's a massive queue forming on the main road, which I can imagine is going to cause havoc for all the people that live around here. And Jack's parking is going to have caused havoc, to be honest, because he's just dumped it in the middle of the road. But he's just gone off to see the team manager because he needs to get some stickers put on his helmet for the race. So I really need a wee. Unfortunately, I forgot my eye drops this morning, so I'm a little bit upset about that. And being a Sunday, nowhere is open to obviously get any. So that's annoying, because my eyes are extremely sore and dry from yesterday. And there's now lots of people here arriving, probably for some sort of football match. So yeah, we've arrived, and the race obviously doesn't start for a couple of hours. So I will film what I can and hopefully try and find some eye drops and try and stay warm, because it's about 5 degrees, so quite cold. It was raining on the way down, but it is actually now dry, so that's at least something. And it's just, yeah, all unknown territory to me and Jack, but we'll see how he gets on. Good luck.
Good luck, mate. Hello everyone, it is a few hours after the Portsdown Classic. What to say? Certainly a whirlwind of emotions and feelings. I'm pleased that I made it to the finish. I say only in 55th place. I mean, there was, I think, nearly 90 on the start list. I played it quite safe, kind of hung back, stayed out the way, tried to avoid any carnage, which I did. Obviously that meant I dropped out the main group and was a little bit back from, you know, where I'd like to be. But I survived, got round, only just actually. I did nearly overlap wheels with someone, and I did have to unclip my pedal and do a bit of a balancing act. But I managed to keep it up, keep it rubber side down. Yeah, it was a tough race. It's quite a short race, very windy, quite sort of short, sharp climbs, so not really my sort of thing overall, because I'm a kind of bigger rider. So yeah, it was a tough day out, but learnt a lot of good experience, made it round in one bit, and just got me really motivated and ready to just keep pushing on, keep training,
and obviously aim for more. I'm really trying to see this first year within cycling as a chance to learn and develop. I know I'm quite old compared to some of even my rivals, competitors, whatever, but I haven't got the years and years of solid training and racing in my legs, so I know that I just need to kind of take it day by day, week by week, get the hours in, do my training, keep just building fitness, getting better, and the more I race again, and you build race fitness, and you know, hopefully throughout the year and you know into future years, I'll just be able to improve and hopefully shoot for some results of my own in the near future. But yeah, really positive experience and can't wait for the next one. So yeah, thanks for watching guys, and see you in the next video.